Good morning, everyone. This is Marita from Spiritual Serenity. Welcome to another video. So today we have this weekend and yesterday I was just doing a lot of healing, and there was this wave. So I've been pretty much down and trying to anchor in that energy and also kind of like integrating it into my body while doing upgrades. So it was a lot of things going on. So it was like one day was like my throat, one day it was like my head area, and then my heart. So it was a lot of stuff going on at the same time, dealing with a couple of karmic issues. So that was very interesting, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna meditate and rest it out completely. So that's what I did, especially yesterday and the day before. I was just healing, letting go, and just resting. So I feel much better today. So I thought like I'll do a video. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. And I like to listen to, I think the channel is Sacred Conversions. It's not listening, it's more like the word display type of reading for the week. She has a pretty good, accurate reading for the week of the energies. So I like to kind of get some more information from there. So yeah, I'm going to start with the Divine Masculine today. Divine Masculine are actually very much aware of the twin flame union today. So they are actually working towards the twin flame union because they have come to this place where they have ascended and awakened. They have awakened and ascended enough to realize what this twin flame relationship, twin flame dynamic is about. Before they were like, what are you talking about? Get away from me, woman. But now it's like, oh yeah, they like, yeah, I get it now. So it's this journey is not something that could be explained, but something that could be felt. And they have felt it. So they have this warm feeling. It's like that hospitable type of feeling, and it's they're embracing the journey with open arms now. Now the journey makes them feel warm and fuzzy, and they just want to have that. They're at a place where they understand it, and they also have come a long way to overcoming a lot of difficulties in their life. So they're in that willpower to pursue it too. It's not like, oh, I don't know if I can really achieve that a few months ago to I'm going to get it somehow. So they've come a really a long way, and they're full of courage now. And they're like the fire within them, the passion has awakened. And nowadays, like before, it's like when you're not before, just generally when you're not in your full power, the power is hidden. Everything is hidden. The skills are hidden because you haven't embraced it. It won't come out. So now the Divine Masculines have embraced it, and the inner strength is coming out. They're coming out of that like seclusion, being inside this sheltered place, to just coming out and knowing that they'll be okay. You can't, it's like like typical people would, like a normal person would say this twin flame union is absurd, like it's unhealthy or something like that, because it's like no one has ever heard of anyone waiting for the other person for like decades. like it's kind of like that type of love. Like, so people don't understand, like what is it about? So it confuses them. So now, like, for the masculine to admit that they're in that kind of relationship, and like, which everyone thought was dysfunctional, for him to come out and say, yes, I love her too, you have to really be in a place where you're confident knowing that this relationship is going to work, that he's committed enough. So it takes a lot of courage. So they're really bracing for that new beginning. That's what it is. They're bracing for that new beginning. The energies are right and ripe. So that harvest time is now. So it's that whenever they say now, they mean like over the next few months. Or like over the next few weeks. When they say now, they're now, the divine now, it's not like right now. It's a span of a period of time in human terms. So yeah, but anyways, there is always progress. If you look back from this point and look back, you'll see how much you have grown, how much you've come, like how much you've come. So that's the most important. We have different, although we are like, you're on the twin flame journey, like the chosen lessons are different, chosen time period or the timelines are different. So some people would be like waking up, or some people would be already in union. So it's just whatever the way it was orchestrated by your higher self. So but it's going to be that at that pace, but know that you are where you're supposed to be, and everything happens at the right time. So the most important thing is just to know that you're going forward, you're progressing, and just keep going. They just keep going, and that's the most important. So yeah, so the divine masculines are really like firmly rooted in their growth, and their growth is towards love and their twin flame union. And how perfect is that? You got the stones. I always pick the stones also that are perfect for the reading. So it's really cool. So the divine feminines are balancing out karma today. They're really going into that negative aspects of themselves, the aspects that are causing them decay. Tamasic energy, which is like the energy of stagnation. Whatever is keeping the divine feminine stuck in stagnant energies is like you're going deep within divine feminines and discovering the root cause and letting go. And also whatever the support structures of your life that are not really supporting you and that are keeping you stuck and blocked, you're going within and you're going to find that balance. You're going to figure out a different support system for yourself. It's kind of like a small tower moment where it's not like things are falling apart, but it's more like an emotional tower moment where you understand and you see the problem, you see where you're stuck, you feel like you can sometimes feel the stuck energy in your body, and you're like, why is this happening? Where is this coming from? And you're wanting to get to the root of this so you can let it go, like down to the bones, to the cells. There's a lot of family bloodline things that you're healing too. And that has been the hardest for me personally, because I picked a challenging environment, and it's been a roller coaster ride, because my family is just they're just not backing off sometimes, they're just wanting to drag me back into the karmic cycles, and it's just so difficult. Because it's like I'm trying to help make them understand, but they're not getting it. Like, I'm the bad person, so now it's like they're trying me so many different ways of controlling, but I'm not giving in. So like maybe a year ago I would have been like afraid and I would have given in, but not this time. So it's kind of like I'm trying to find in my personal way of like which experience that I've had that caused this block. So it's going to your childhood, your teenage years, because those are like teenage years especially, that would be when we start rebelling and things like that. So you have to really go deep and find the cause of it, and not only find the cause, but my guides are saying you have to find a solution as to how you want it to be in the future. Let's say you don't like, you find the root cause and you're like, okay, doing this is not good. Okay, so if it's not good, then how do you want it to be done? Decide that, so you can pass that along to the future generations of your family when you have your kids, for like passing that through your kids. You're healing, but at the same time you have to figure out what you're going to replace those old habits with, old ways of being. So find that new path, and it's like the destruction of the old ways. But when you destroy the old ways, you always have to replace the old ways with new ways. So you also have to decide how the new ways should be. So it's kind of like you guys have to come down a little bit from the spiritual realm to kind of that 3D physical realm to understand and assess and really see things for what they are. And I mean like black and white. Like literally, like this is what it is, this is what it is. And see everything for what they are. And then really understand where those problems are coming from and what changes you would like to make and how you would like the ideal society to be. And most of you have past life memories. So go back into those healthy ancient civilizations and think of how the family dynamics operated and how you would have made decisions at that time. You see, like according to that. But the main thing is that you guys have to like really get off that controlling mode and surrender. Because during one of my shamanic journeys, I asked like one of my guides, like one of these ancestors, like what is it to be a divine feminine? And he showed me. You just have to sit there, and I saw this like white waves of energy traveling towards me, and that was it. He said you have to sit and be receptive. You have to just wait and be receptive. Just receive the energy. And that is literally not going out there and doing something, but just sitting and receiving. Sometimes it's just, you just have to get used to it, guys. Because we're so used to. We had to because we were in this patriarchal society where lower masculine energy was at an all-time high. So we had our survival instincts. We had to be in on that game mode. So but now we have to change that. We have to embrace our higher feminine ways of being. And that was the best advice, because that really helped me to come to the 0-point balance. So I think that would be something that you guys can consider doing. But that with that like nurturing energy, there's a lot of skills and abilities that comes with it, which is why you're supposed to embrace that. Because the feminine is about healing, it's about nurturing, it's about the mother, the wise woman who is strong but at the same time gentle. And with those qualities, you have those skills. Without embracing that feminine mode, you can't embrace those skills, because if you're having like the masculine type of, too much of masculine energy, those skills that require the feminine energy won't work. You see that? So that balance has to be made. So to make the balance, you have to heal. You got to dig deep and heal. So that each time you heal something, each lesson you pass, you get a reward. The reward is another skill, another piece of knowledge that you didn't know but you needed. So it's like that journey. Embrace the journey is what they're saying. So that's the reading for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and share this video. I will see you next time. This is Marita from Spiritual Serenity.